Hey everybody, Popcan Dan. Well, guess what? Back at the Field of Dreams. We can't just say no to this place. It's full of bugs, but we'll fight it. If you look behind me here, of course, we got the original Redbeard relic hunter, the dirt flirt himself, the fox with the knocks. So we wanted to see his knocks in action here because we've gone back and forth over this spot where we found all the old coins from the early 1800s. We want to see if the knocks can possibly pull one out that we couldn't find. So yeah, so let's get at it and have a little fun, and we'll get back when we get something cool. All right. So how cool is this? No coyote. We got a few deer standing behind me. They're certainly not afraid of me. It's their house, not mine, so I'm just not going to bug them. I'm going to keep walking. Pretty neat to see, though. Very nice. So that was a pretty cool intro with those deer standing right behind me. I don't know where they've gone now. They're I know no matter where I am, though, in this field, I'm being watched by something. That's the funny thing. So I just dug this up and quite excited. This is the third piece I've ever found now. Harmonica reed. 1812 site. So they must have been jamming here back in the day. Maybe I'll find an old guitar or something too. So I think the deer were actually good luck for me. I just had a good feeling after I saw them. I just had a good feeling that I would find something pretty cool. By the way, I'm at my Field of Dreams. I didn't tell you that in the intro because the deer were disturbing me. But it looks like, I'm not 100% sure, I've got here in the hole, it's one of two things. It's either a skeleton key, which I've never found. I've never found a skeleton key. So I was quite giddy when I started pulling this out. But now I'm looking at it, and it might actually be a watch winder, not a watch, a clock winder. I'm not 100% sure, but it's definitely one of the two. So I'm going to go down in the hole here and show you. All right, check this out, right down in the hole. Look at that. Look at that. I don't know 100% if it is a skeleton key yet or a clock winder. It looks like this piece here is actually part of it. So I don't know if I've ever seen a skeleton key with a piece on the end like that. But that is super cool. Either way, I'm super stoked. And you know what? It looks like, having said that, it looks like there's a hole in the end of it. So I'm thinking it might be an actual clock winder, but really super cool. Super, super cool. All right, so here's a little lesson for all you people out there about safety. When I'm out here, I'm always wearing my, I always have steel-toed boots on, composite, because I'm always afraid you never know you're going to step on a piece of wood with a nail in it. I usually wear my safety glasses, not to try to look cool, only because I'm always getting whacked in the face with branches. But this was quite funny. I wear gloves all the time. Always got my gloves. Always got my gloves on in case there's glass and stuff in the hole. But today, ow, man, that hurt. I took the glove off. I put the gloves back on, even with the gloves. And the big plug that I just dug, I flipped it back over, and I forgot when I flipped it that there was a giant prickly bush or something on top of it. And I flipped it over and I went to slam it down, and all the needles went in my finger and they're burning now. Let me show you here. So there it is, a lesson to be learned. Always remember what's on top of the plug before you flip it back down and slam your hand down on it to close it. That hurt a lot. All right, so I've got oldness and I've got roundness. That's what my wife always says I am. I had to throw that in there. Nothing like a good joke about me being old and round. But hey, listen, down in the hole, check that. I don't know what it is. I thought maybe it was a, what do you call it, a horse bridle? But it's not, it's way too heavy. Possibility it could be some piece of farm equipment, but like I said, it's as you can see, it's round. It's not a coin, definitely. I mean, look at the size of that thing. Have no clue. I got to go home and clean it up, and I'll put it up online and see if I get any responses from that. So whenever I'm I'm talking 1812 in this field. So whenever I get a signal, I always think 1812, 1812. You know, the house was built here in late 1780s, 1790, somewhere around there. So I'm always, even junk, I'm always leery about what it could be. Now this is a pretty interesting piece. I don't know exactly what it is, but my phone is really not good for getting close-ups here. But on the side there is some writing. I was able to capture the letter S on the side, which you can't see from here. But I want to go home and clean this up because there is actually writing on this, and I'm really curious as to what this could be. All right, so I'm taking a chance here. I turned the camera on. I just flipped the plug. I'm getting a lot of it's a choppy signal. I'm getting lots of different numbers, but the numbers that do popping up a lot is 78, 79, 81. You know, that's serious copper numbers. So I'm going to take a chance and try to live dig this. And hey, you know what? If it's not, you will never see this. And the only person that'll be seeing it is me. Here we go. It's not, but what is this? It's patinaed. It is old and patinaed. And to me, it actually looks like just a 22. I believe I'm not big on my bullets, but it looks like a 22. So I can't say it's that old, but it's pretty patinaed, and it was giving off a great number. So, oh well, here we go. It's onwards and upwards. All right, so the first signal I dug, thought it was a coin. It was going 79 to 83, 85. Looked like a coin when I started cleaning it, but then it just popped a hole right through it, and it looks like I know it's old. It's not a grommet, but it's some piece of roundness. Beautiful roundness, I tell you. Yo, Redbeard! I don't know how much louder I can yell. He's way over the hump here. Hey, you dirt pirate! Hey! I found something really cool. I'm trying to call him over. All right, hold on. All right, let's make our way back here to a really nice button I found. Man, oh man, it's some bad terrain. All right.
Am I gonna start swearing?
No. It's on top of the dirt plug.
Oh, what is it?
I thought it was silver at first.
Oh, it's a nice button, eh?
Yeah, scared the bejesus out of me.
Wow. Nice.
And you know what the cool thing is? I have another one exactly like it. I'm not sure if it's pewter or what it is.
Yeah.
It's got to be either pewter or silver, right?
Yeah.
I don't think it's silver, but it was ringing up. It's funny. It was ringing up in the. Yeah.
That's nice.
It was ringing up like high 40s into the 50s.
Wow. Great find.
Yeah, I almost didn't dig it too.
I like the way you leave it all nicely placed.
Okay, so here's a close-up of all the hoopla we were going on about. So it's a button. It's War of 1812. Now to me I'm pretty sure it looks like pewter. On the AT Pro it rang up. It was the high 40s into the 50s, and it was really giving off a nice tone. So I had to dig it. Yeah, pretty cool. Very nice. I have another one exactly like this I found very close, probably within 50 feet of the same spot. And it's funny, Redbeard and I were just talking just before I found this too, that it doesn't matter how many times you go over the same spot. It's never hunted out. It really isn't. We go over this with an AT Pro. He's rolling with a Nox over this. it's really never hunted out, man. It's the beautiful thing about it. You know, you come back the next year and find something again. So good stuff, man. Gonna keep rolling here. See what else we find. All right, so that's pretty cool. This is the first piece of utensil that I've found on this 1812 site. So we'll go down in the hole together and we'll have a quick little boo. There she is. Look at that. Just the bucket part of the spoon. So there we go. She's a beaut. It's heavy too, man. That's man, they must have been cooking some serious stuff with that. So that's a great find. Very happy with that. Like I said, you know, I haven't hit a coin here since last year, but it's just it always gives you something. It always gives you a relic to come back to every time. Just when you're about to leave and you're gonna go, I had enough of this site. No, they drop a button on me. This spoon. You know, it's always enough to keep you coming back. It's pretty cool. All right, so Redbeard and I are a little torn on this one. I just pulled this out. If you take a look at this, try to get it up close. To me, it looks like a part of a hacksaw. You see the teeth on that thing. Redbeard seems to think that it's part of a shaving like a razor. I said to myself, I wouldn't want to be shaving with that thing, man. That'll tear your face apart. So I don't know. We can agree to disagree on that one. I'll post it up online and let's see what people say. There we go. Look what he's got in that bottle there. Rum for the pirate. All right. Well, we're gonna. I think we're gonna pack it in here. We've done all right. Found a few relics.
You've done all right.
Oh,
you did terribly. You did all right.
Well, I was trying to be humble. Always humble, I am.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess I'm happy with today. So, we're gonna sign off. But that was a good day. So far, the weather was nice. The wildlife was all around us. That was pretty cool. So, I don't know if you guys know that Redbeard actually has taken over the Relic News site. Lori and Eric Gagne handed it off to Redbeard, and
What were you thinking?
no. So this is the new face of Relic News, and I know there's big things on the way. So they felt that he was the right guy because he does all kinds of really cool stuff anyways online. So they felt he was the right guy for the job, and I agreed. Yeah, so let's see, he's chuckling in the background.
All right, how much? $10 a time for the compliment?
Yeah, you can pay me right here. So anyways, listen, we're going to sign off. Redbeard and Popcan Dan. Remember, fill in your holes. Even if it's out in the middle of nowhere, please do it. It's the right thing to do. And love metal detecting. I say this at the end of every video. If there's somebody out there that wants to get into metal detecting, help them out. I know Redbeard has helped a few people. I try to when I can as well. And it goes a long way. All right? Peace out.